Although the other day everything seemed like good news with my team mode, I'm afraid today things are a bit more black and white. So let's begin. I'd like to start with the good news, because yes, today there are some things I like and others I didn't like as much. And as you know, on this channel, we always talk about both the good and the bad. So let's start with the positive to kick off the video with some good vibes. We saw the other day that there was a noticeable leap in terms of customization. Well, more than a leap. And today, we can take a closer look. As we saw previously, and that was just the tip of the iceberg, we'll now be able to place sponsors wherever we want on the car, something that F1 Manager already had, and that we've been asking Codemasters for a long time. This gives us a much greater range of customization to really make the car our own, so to speak. Not only can we move the sponsors, but we can also scale them, adjust size, rotation, position. It's completely flexible. And a key feature, which is multicolor. We'll be able to change the sponsor's color, which is important because sometimes their original color doesn't match the car's livery, depending on where it's placed. This adds tons of customization options. They also showed us a feature where you can have presets liveries depending on your title sponsor. This is something that's very trendy in Formula 1 right now. Some examples are Atlassian with Williams, Oracle Red Bull Racing, and HP with Ferrari. This design will be themed to fit each sponsor, which is a nice touch and adds immersion. You'll still be able to change the design if you want, but I like that each main sponsor comes with its own style. It feels very real to the current F1 scene. But the most important thing is definitely the sponsors, although it's not the only upgrade in customization. Another feature I absolutely love is the number customization. This means we'll have many different fonts for the car number. And yes, F1 Manager only had a few, but here, Codemaster has done better. And actually, the more customization options you have, the more you can make the car feel like it's yours. You'll probably be seeing a lot of the fonts on screen. They look really good. Maybe it's not as extensive as MotoGP, or maybe it was Gran Turismo, I don't remember, but still, there's plenty to play with here. Another important detail, sponsors will now generate income in my team. This is huge. In real life, that's the whole point of having sponsors. They give you money. Before, they were purely decorative. So this is a very welcome change and adds gameplay depth. These updates to customization are essential, especially for my team mode. For sure, you can use them in multiplayer too, but I think most people will care about customizing their own team car. After all, it's your team. It should look how you want it to. What remains to be seen is whether we can customize the car model itself. I suspect it'll be like F1 Manager, which isn't bad. It's functional. Ideally, we'd have full paint freedom, like in the rally game. But even if we only get template liveries with adjustable colors, that's still acceptable. Being able to move, scale, and recolor sponsors, plus choose number styles, if you also get a good variety of designs, that will be solid. And there's one more feature I love. Simple. Something should be in years ago, but it's finally here. We'll have access to alternative liveries for real teams. So, if a team releases a special livery and Codemasters included, we'll be able to choose it. Honestly, was that really so hard? I remember when they had the white Red Bull livery for Japan 2021, only for a few days, of course, then remove it. But why not leave both options? If you already made the livery, just leave it in. Let us pick what we want. This is a big win. Even if it's late, and of course it is, better late than never. And now, moving on to circuits, which is also a very important topic. We now have more info on this. As you may know, they're using LiDAR technology, laser scanning, which improves circuit accuracy massively. It's a crucial feature. Which tracks are scanned? Bahrain, Miami, Australia, Suzuka, and Imola. But the problem is, that's it. Just those circuits. And honestly, I don't have a problem with these tracks, but the lack of others is disappointing. Most F1 tracks in the game still aren't laser scanned. Maybe some of them, but not the majority. And this is the downside. Yes, these tracks look amazing now. I've seen comparisons and the improvement is obvious. Details, elevation changes, tire marks, etc. But it's a shame it's not across the board. Laser scan tracks give us way more realism, and they should be in all tracks of an official F1 game. And now, sticking with tracks, there's one more thing that left me really cold, and this is reverse layouts. I haven't been someone who hates this concept. I actually think reverse tracks can be cool, more variety and challenge. But here's the catch. We're only getting 3 reverse tracks. Silverstone, Austria, and Zandvoort. And that's the full list. And before anyone overreacts, let me clarify. No, I'm not saying we need 24 reverse layouts. That's not realistic. It's not just flipping the track. You need new AI, new DRS zones, new programming. So I get that, it's a big job. But just 3? Come on. There's a middle ground between 3 and 24. Give us, I don't know, 8, 10 at least. 3 tracks will get stale quickly. It's the same theme as the laser scaling issue. Great improvement, but only halfway done. Another small detail, in my team, the engine sound will now match the manufacturer you choose. So if you pick Mercedes, it will sound like a Mercedes engine. And what did it sound like before? No idea. Floating engine sound, I guess? I don't know. Also, there will be new cinematics in career mode, both for my team and the driver career. But about this, until I see them, I won't say much. New podium cinematics are coming too, and they'll vary depending on the track. That's nice, because I often felt they were too repetitive, so this should help. And one more thing, team radio audio is being expanded. Last year, we have post-race radio clips when you cross the line, and this year we'll get more of that, during qualifying and other moments. Nice little touch, though not game-changing. And lastly, in F1 World, they're adding invitationals. My hopes for F1 World are pretty low at this point, because I've said it before, in my opinion this mode should focus on 2 things. Ranked racing and real-world events recreations. That's it. But to explain, invitationals let you invite friends to a lobby and compete together against the AI to complete group objectives. The more friends you have, the easier it is to complete them. And this way you will receive different rewards. Maybe upgrades or customization items? I don't know, but who cares? Do you think will this mode work? Let me know in the comments. And that's all for me. If you liked the video, a like is appreciated, and we'll see you in the next one.